Gamma Radio.
Hello, and welcome to Good Vibes on Gamma Radio with me, Dave, and of course the proverbial Fog. We're broadcasting live for a very special episode where we'll be exploring the inner machinations of the Wasteland's hokey judicial system. Yes, we are in fact on trial.
Silence! The defendants will shut up whilst I'm drinking my tea. That's better. Bailiff, make them stand up.
The court will rise.
Stand up, Dave.
All right, you first.
I am standing.
The defendants remain standing. Rest of the court to sit.
Read them the charges.
We, the semi-republic of Greater Spittle, with the power invested in us by the Lord Baron Blessed, do hereby charge the defendants, David Dave Davidson and Foglamp von Krampus III Esquire, with the following crimes. Ahem. Organisation of an amplified outdoor event resulting in 387 counts of property damage via an unlicensed creature of the wastes. Ooh. Incitement to violence without alcohol. Ooh. Improper parking advice regarding a large extraterrestrial spacecraft. Obstructing a lynch mob in the execution of its duty. Ooh. 12 counts of manslaughter. Ooh. 21 counts of mutant slaughter. Ooh. And 1 count of doncow slaughter. And also 2 counts of first-degree murder. And finally 1 count of high treason.
Just treason, isn't it?
The charge of embarrassing an academic has been dropped.
Shame on you. Oh, so this isn't about me masturbating in the bushes after 1 glass too many. Not that I did, of course. I deny the charge. I had itchy pants on.
Silence! The court is unconcerned with your onanistic tendencies. Defendants, how do you plead?
On my knees, usually.
I prefer grabbing people's legs and wailing. Never fails.
Squeeze out a tear, Fog.
I throw myself upon the mercy of the court. Boo-hoo and all of that.
Get off, you're creasing my trousers.
How do you plead to the charges? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty. Oh, sorry.
Well, that's a false dichotomy, actually.
That's true. The third option is having a lot of money. It's the secret option.
Well, in the absence of the third option, I'm not guilty. Not guilty.
I, too, am not guilty.
Very well. Prosecution! Are you ready?
Yeah!
Defense! Are you ready?
Well, not really, no. Now's not the best time, actually.
Jury! Are you ready?
Guilty. I think they're guilty already.
3, 2, 1. Let the trials commence. Prosecution, commence with your opening statement.
Thank you, my lord. The town of Lower Spittle has borne witness to tragedy, death and destruction not seen on a scale since the great nostril mining scandal of 203 ABB. The architects of this latest disaster stand before you today.
They're here? Where? We should hang the bastard. Oh.
Shut up! These 2 twisted menaces conspired with hostile alien forces and hideous wasteland monstrosities
He's not too bad once you've been eaten by him.
to wreak havoc upon the innocent people of this town. Their final despicable act was to wantonly murder this town's paraffins of virtue, namely Shane Onyu and Goff Yourself, depriving the community of much joy and cultural enlightenment.
Cultural enlightenment? They used to stick their willies in each other's acorn coffee.
Silence! The defense may make a statement.
Oh, thank you. So we didn't do...
Silence! The defense may make a statement.
Well, we are.
You're defending yourselves.
Yes. Yes, we are. Our lawyer hasn't, turned up.
Oh, how marvellous. Bailiff, make me a dinner reservation at the Gold Facade. It's going to be a short trial. Proceed.
We would like to say that we had no part in these unfortunate events. We were merely innocent bystanders, using our talents as broadcasters to relay the events as they unfolded.
And as for Shane and Goff, I was nowhere near that microphone of death.
Neither was I.
Our innocence is plain for all to see. We have been tarred with this sticky, shitty brush by those two dead charlatans, and I won't stand for it. Smearing our good names with verbal excrement, turning the town against us, trying to kill us on the roof of our own studio. This cannot be allowed to stand. It's a conspiracy. I bet they're not even dead. Come out here, you snivelling little cowards, and show your grabby, stupid faces.
Silence! Let's get on with it. Prosecution, call your first witness.
Thank you, my lord. The prosecution calls none other than Lord Baron Blessed.
Am I on?
Yes, your lordness. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Why, I'm a very paragon of virtue. Just ask my many mistresses.
Indeed, my lord. This town exists to satisfy your most godly virility. But we must get to the matter in hand. Please tell the court about the dreadful event that you witnessed, namely the alien invasion.
Convection! They weren't technically aliens, they were Martians. From Earth.
Overruled. That's just confusing. Do continue with your testimony, O glorious leader.
Yes, alibums came from up there. Oh, that's what they said. Landed right on my croquet lawn. Locals were having a knees up, apparently. Trashed the party. Or so I'm told.
You weren't there to see it happen?
No, I was in the city of Longdong, auditioning jesters for my new castle.
But if you had been in Lower Spittle that day, Heavenly Master, what would you have seen?
Lots of drunken locals, I suppose. And a bloody great spaceship.
Indeed. Anything else, Your Grace?
No.
Perhaps your divinity would have seen someone close to you horrifically killed by the aliens summoned by the defendants?
No.
Perhaps you were strongly affected by the death of your militia commissioner, Gordon Warden, the man who kept the peace on your Serenity's behalf for nigh on 20 years.
Gordon's alive!
I'm afraid to inform his lordship that Gordon is in fact sandwich spread.
Oh, bugger. Who's going to deliver my busty wenches now? Bah! I'm going to get Blotto, climb Mount Hairy Chest, and punch a polar bear up the bracket. Oh, before I go, lovely courtroom. Well done, everybody. Do justice in my name, etc. Toodle pep.
Oh, thank you, my lord.
No more questions, my lord. Clearly the Baron is overcome with post-traumatic stress due to the horror he would have witnessed had he been in the county that day.
Quite. Call your next witness.
The prosecution calls Inflammatory Spigot.
Git.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
What? No.
Very well.
Please continue.
Thank you, my lord. Dr. Professor, you were also witness to the tragic events of that day. Please describe to the court what happened.
Well, I was sitting in my jelly bath, watching the frivolities from my bathroom window, when I was catapulted from my wobbly world of contentment by a bloody great green foot coming through the roof. One of those disgusting mutants. Obstruction! Spigot's a bigot!
Overruled.
It was bloody massive. I fell naked from my window into the chaotic street, where I was trampled by an unruly pubescent. A passing ragamuffin screeched in my face that there was an alien invasion taking place at the same time as a Gorgonzilla attack. I was just about to get my trusty knife and fork when I realized he actually meant that massive Grendonite that kicked me out of the bath. I was livid. So the very next day, seeking justice, I followed the crowd up the hill to the studio where these two instigators of catastrophe were cowering, yes, cowering like pigs in the hopper of a sausage machine. Correction! We were cowering like dogs, not pigs.
Overruled. Considering the circumstances, I think pigs are more appropriate. Now pick up your trousers, man. Whoops.
Oh, the dirty man.
I bravely put myself at risk and tried to convince them to give themselves up and die with dignity after collecting a few juicy soundbites from my book, the dark history of the wasteland. But alas, to no avail. They refuse to come out. I'm afraid that concludes my involvement in this sorry tale. But for the explosive ending, you'll have to buy my book. 1 can a pop. Infection!
You mean, what's the point? On what grounds?
He's spouting a stream of rat spunk. Overruled.
You may step down. Next witness.
I call to the stand one Cilicia Throat.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sure. How much you pay me again, Ducky?
The price of justice, Miss Throat. Please explain to the court the nature of the organisation you represent, namely Helping Hands Mercenaries.
We is a community-based social justice project what's got volunteers from all parts of society, from pickpockets to bandits, badger rustlers to art thieves, and a lot of nutters. Anyway, we deliver flash mob justice wherever it's needed. Our only reward is the loot we demand from our customers.
Most public-spirited of you, Miss Throat. Now, Helping Hands were called in by the people of Lower Spittle to dispense lawful justice after half the town had been destroyed. Please describe the events as you witnessed them.
Well, we was called all the way out from our camp in the Waste, and when we got there was all these people shouting about how these two here had fucked up the town. So we sang our songs, as we do. We're quite a musical bunch of killers, service with the song and all that. That should be our slogan. I'll tell the boss. Oh, but he's dead. Where was I?
You were about to tell the court how despicably evil these two are.
Election!
What? No.
Oh, yeah. These two are despicably evil. And they were also...
Architects of depravity, perhaps?
Oh, yeah, that was it. Artichokes of degravity.
Quite. And then what happened?
Well, we pulled them onto the roof, and they were shouting about holidays and space weevils and all that. Don't know why. And then just before we was going to hang them, that great big green bogeyman came up and squashed the governor. Then it ate these two evil artichokes. So basically, we shot them with a micronuke, and then we went home.
Collection!
Shut up.
Thank you, Cilicia. That will be all. My lord, in light of these damning testimonies, the prosecution rests.
Oh, very well. Shall we proceed to starters?
Yeah, hang on. We've got our bit to say first.
Oh, yes. The defence may call their first witness.
Defence calls Dave Davidson as first witness.
What? Oh, okay.
Okay, so, Dave, were you present during the Martian invasion?
Yes, I was.
Were you, or were you not, the sole instigator of this tragedy?
No, you were there too.
What? Complexion!
Overruled. Continue.
Did you, or did you not, kill those two men by shooting them with a gun?
No, I definitely, hand on my heart, did not shoot those two men with a gun.
Objection! The deceased were electrocuted with a microphone, not shot.
Objection sustained. The defence will stop lying.
I think you'll find that as they were not shot, Dave is telling the truth. Oh, fine, whatever. Look, Dave, are you a murderer?
No.
There we are. I rest my case. He's no murderer, Your Honour. Straight from the Doncow's mouth. You may leave the stand.
Stay where you are. Only I get to say that. You may leave the stand. Defence, call upon your next witness.
Is it my turn?
Yes, go on.
I call Mr. Foglamp von Krampus III Esquire to the stand. Fog, isn't it true that A, the Martian invasion was nothing to do with us? B, Fledo Scout is his own person and not our responsibility? And 3, the deaths of Shane and Goff was nothing but a blameless, tragic accident?
Yes, and, no. I'm afraid that was you, Dave.
Erection!
I beg your pardon.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. I'm just a bit overexcited.
What is it with you two and the contents of your trousers?
Eh? Oh, no, Lordy. I meant to say objection.
Not again. What is it?
I didn't mean to kill Shane and Goff.
Is that it?
Yes.
You may step down.
The defence rests.
Oh, they're guilty.
Well, it's time for the jury to make its decision. Jury, rise and proceed to the shed next door. Remember, I have a dinner appointment in half an hour, so make it quick, yes? I'm having squiguana ecrase parum vache an. and I'm very much looking forward to it.
We're ready, Your Honour.
Very good. And what is your verdict?
We find the defendants.
Wait right there. We'll find out after this commercial break.
Right, you scrope. Welcome to jail. Get in there.
No!
Enjoy your stay.
No! Don't lock me up! It's horrible. Oh. Fresh straw in the bed. A clean bucket. Oh, a troubadour for entertainment. I could get used to this.
That's right. At l'Hôtel des Crimes, you are the honored guest. With our experimental rehabilitation program, no longer will you be treated like a scummy criminal. No. That is so old-fashioned. We have many modern facilities to accommodate your every need. From our state-of-the-art swimming pond with only 2 ducks and minimal scum, to our liberal attitude to drugs, we've got everything you could desire. Let our Jim tire you out before bedtime. And if you're lucky, he'll read you a story as well. Every prisoner gets an eggs box, which is refilled every breakfast time. It's a world of luxury beyond bars.
I got sentenced to 2 weeks at L'Hôtel des Crimes for antisocial flatulence. I liked it here so much I stabbed a guard. Now I'm here for life.
I love their open door policy. I can continue to run my criminal empire with ease. They'll even give me a lift to me hideout. God bless you, L'Hôtel des Crimes. So, next time you're sentenced, why not request L'Hôtel des Crimes as your preferred destination?
Being locked up needn't be so grim. Be sure you get banged up in L'Hôtel des Crimes.
Welcome back to court. Now, Jory, how do you find the defendants?
They're right there, me lord.
No, are they guilty or not?
We find the defendants.
Stop right there.
He's a mentalist. Who's he think he is?
Sorry I'm late, Judge. I was sharpening my tongue. For the benefit of the court, I am Slick Findus, defense attorney extraordinaire. I declare to you all that these 2 men are innocent of all charges. Oh, thank goodness, Mr. Findus. We thought you were coming. Don't worry, Dave. A good defense is all about the timing.
Bailiff, cancel the dinner. No, wait, have it delivered.
Objection. The defence has opened and closed its case.
Double objection. I haven't even started yet.
Well, this is highly irregular, but I'll allow it.
Defense calls Dave Davidson and Foglamp von Kramps III Esquire. Again.
Really? Oh, fine, proceed.
Dave and Fogg, could you explain to the court the theory of electromagnetism in relation to audio equipment? No?
Electro-whatism?
Let me rephrase that question. Do you know how electricity works? No idea.
Yes, I do. You plug things into walls and then they work. And if they don't, you hit them with a spanner until they do. It's that simple.
Oh yeah, he's right, you know. He's an engineer. And are you aware of the fact that with too much electricity you can kill someone?
Well, we are now.
You'll have to be more careful with your device, Fogg. You know, the one in the basement.
Yes, wouldn't want that getting wet once it's stuffed up. Shut up, Dave.
Please, no more. I'm trying to eat my dinner.
Agreed. So clearly your testimony demonstrates that you have no knowledge of the dangers of electricity.
Objection!
Overruled.
Ladies and gentlemen, I put it to you that these 2 gentle fools could no more wield a microphone as a weapon of mass destruction than an albatross could gun down a cornflake merchant. They're just too stupid.
Objection! No, the point is clearly demonstrated. Step down.
Defense calls ufologist Travesty Gimlet to the stand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Well, that depends on your definition of truth. You see, as many people would argue that each person has their own version of the truth that is as valid as the next person's, even though they might differ by quite a large margin. For example, when I see a light in the sky, my truth is that it is definitely aliens from another planet flying about in a giant teapot or cup and saucer. Yet some people claim that they are these things called stars, a mythical, laughable invention of the BBB government to hide our visitors from the general public.
Silence! This is irrelevant. Defense, please continue.
Travesty, you are an expert, the expert, in UFOs and their technology, isn't that right?
Well, I wouldn't like to brag, but, well, yes, I suppose. I am actually, yes.
Ah, so you are familiar with how they work?
Yes, they fly about in space, and then they usually land in fields and go do-do-do-do-do, and put on a sort of disco for the local populace. According to the video archives, anyway. Although our friends from the Martian UFO use laser guns for their disco. Pity about those people who got in the way, throwing cans of beans at the ship. But it was a spectacular sight nevertheless.
Aha! So the humans were the first to attack. Write that down in your notes, members of the jury. And, Ms. Gimlet, what can you tell me about the laws of relativity?
Something to do with not reproducing with close family members, isn't it? I don't think that's relevant, actually. What are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating anything, Miss Gimlet. Merely ascertaining the facts. Please, can you explain to me how the Martian spaceship landed?
Yes. Well, it sort of came down from the heavens like a giant round saucer-shaped crab angel with its legs splayed out and sort of squatted right down on top of the stage near the town. It was beautiful.
Ah, you say the spaceship landed near the town. But don't the laws of physics state that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction?
Well, I don't know about that.
And bearing this irrefutable law in mind, could it be said that the alien ship did not in fact land on Earth, but that the Earth landed on the alien spaceship?
I don't think I could deny that as such, but I think it's a bit far-fetched.
Admission! You, the people, and mutants of the jury heard what she said. The aliens did not invade our little town. Our little town invaded the alien spaceship. Who are the real monsters? Them or us?
Is it us? I'm a monster.
No, Frank, you're just very ugly.
Objection! How could a town invade a spaceship?
Overruled. The evidence is quite clear. Next witness.
Defense calls Miserable Albert to the stand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Oh, I suppose. Come on, get on with it. I've got a show to do.
Albert, answer me this. Were you or were you not there when the incident occurred?
What incident?
Hostile witness, my lord. Answer the question.
Well, what incident? A lot happened.
Answer the question.
I can't answer the question without...
Your Honour, he is refusing to comply.
I'm not.
Albert, answer the question.
I'm trying to answer the bloody question.
Miserable Albert, answer the goddamn question. Were you or were you not there when the incident occurred?
I don't know what incident you're talking about.
He doesn't know which incident. Because there was no incident.
There were loads of incidents.
There we have it. Our only witness turns out to be a half-brained, memory-addled, senile old fool.
Oh, charming. Thanks a lot. Can I go now? I've got some mystery meat on the boil at home and I've got a show to do.
You may step down.
People of the jury, I implore you to see reason. Don't think for yourselves. Listen to what I'm paid to tell you. These men are innocent. I call my final witness to the stand. Roll him in, boys.
You heard him. Roll him in. They're bringing something in. Yeah.
What's that noise?
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the big green head. This massive abomination is all that remains of the monster that caused so much damage and destruction to our fair town. It's time to put the real culprit on trial. Giant green head, I put it to you that you are the cause of all this misery. You framed these two innocent men and shamefully swallowed them whole to try and cover up the evidence. What have you got to say for yourself? Your silence speaks volumes. Clearly, your guilty conscience is...
What is this? You are so rude. Who are all these fools staring at I?
It talks! I wasn't expecting that. Judge, may I have a moment with my clients?
Granted. I'm desperate for the loo anyway.
So guys, I wasn't prepared for this. I didn't know the damn thing could talk. Have you got anything I can throw at this thing? We can throw my shoes if it comes to it. No, I mean perhaps some insider knowledge.
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, we do.
Yeah, after all, we were eaten by him. Okay, so what have you got? Well, he had a large stomach for one thing, and we had plenty of room. No, not knowledge of his inside. Insider knowledge.
Oh, then no, we have nothing.
You there, tinny boxman! I remember which flavor you are. It is very nice. I want to eat again.
No, you can't, Fluddlespoot. You can't just go around eating people.
At least now his head's off, we won't have to squeeze out of his arse again.
No, wait, I think I've got it.
Settle down, settle down. Proceed with the trial.
Don't worry, guys, I got this. Did you, Fiddler Spunt, or did you not smash up half of this town?
You stupid man with greasy head! If my arm poles and foot stilts grow on me again, then I smash you head like ripe testicle.
Right. So, did you smash up the town?
You are so rude I fall like octogenarian. I not smash town, I just big extractor fan and seek out tinny boxmen for prizes. You be sick in my mouth, it disgusting.
Moving on. Did you or did you not eat these two men?
Stupid tinny boxmen give such stomach aching, my head explode off gut barrel.
That was a bomb, you daft bastard. We didn't blow your head off.
How dare you? You coward and custard. You have yellow belly like troutfish. I eat you again, if still had stomach.
Ah, so unprovoked and unwarranted, you did eat these two men.
You go fuck a melon.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, the truth is finally revealed. These two poor innocent men have not only been subjected to an unwarranted lynch mob, but they were also eaten by this here monster.
Good.
Is that not punishment enough?
No.
How much torment must these two innocent men endure in the name of so-called justice? Are you, the official jury of this land, going to let this mockery continue?
Yes.
Or are you going to do the right thing and acquit this pair of idiots of all crimes?
No.
I think you'll find the evidence speaks for itself.
Yes, I do.
Even though you're just a giant head?
My London cheek pouch.
Very well. If you've finished...
Yes, I have, Your Honor. The defense rests.
About time. Jury, proceed to the shed. And whilst they are deliberating, here is another advert.
You are sentenced to death. I will now lose the privilege of owning a head. Right.
Ow.
Keep still.
Ow! Ooh, that was my ear!
Stop ringing it around. Right, that's it, Norman. We're sending you off to Barry Hopkins' crash course in execution.
Hi, I'm Barry Hopkins. In only 4 days I could turn you from an amateur who could barely hang a curtain into one of the top executioners in the world. When I'm done with you, you'll be able to chop off a head in one fell swoop, build a fire so big it'll roast a witch in 8 seconds flat, and tie a noose so beautifully your victim will dance the hemp fandango. For a starter pack, which includes an executioner's mask and blank death warrant, call us now on 88.1 FM. Only 5 cans for a full course.
We find the defendants
Not guilty.
Oh, actually we were going to say guilty.
I think you'll find that you weren't. The defendants are free to go on the grounds that the town invaded the spaceship, and so responsibility for that disaster cannot be attributed to any one individual. Also, because the monster ate the defendants as well as demolished the town, that, in my view, puts them on the side of the citizens, and therefore not guilty. Finally, they are acquitted of the crime of murder on the grounds that they are too stupid to willfully kill anyone with electricity.
Objection!
Overruled. I congratulate your wonderful lawyer on a magnificent defense.
Aw, gee, thanks, Dad.
Are you still coming for dinner on Saturday?
6 o'clock sharp. Say hi to Ma for me.
The court may bugger off. I want to pulverize my pudding.
Well, listeners, that was a very special, interesting show. I suppose you're used to this, Bob, not being very law-friendly.
I am law-friendly. Why do you think we got away with it? Thanks, Slick. See you at Moggs. First round's on Dave. Seems as he murdered them in the first place.
And we'll leave you with a special recommendation and advert from our good friend Slick Findus.
If you know you've been caught and the judge won't be bought,
The charges won't stick when you call for Slick.
Slick Findus, Total Justice Warrior. If you need help, just ask in your local bar.
Gamma Radio.
Have your past indiscretions come back to haunt you? Is a dark secret about to erupt like a pus-filled acne volcano? Are your dangerous experiments and unethical practices in danger of exposing you for what you really are? A monster! Here at Pointy Fingers, we pride ourselves on our ability to deflect attention away from our clients' misdemeanors. For 1 can of beans, we will pick a random member of your village and start a tailor-made rumor to get tongues wagging in a different direction.
She's a pickle smoker.
Or for only 3 cans extra, we will send in one of our operatives to overtly blame an old man or woman for your crimes.
This is Old Man Guffer.
You can relax happily in your bed, knowing you are not going to be spending the evening screaming on a bonfire. For our more wayward customers, we offer a unique deluxe package at 50 cans. We will raise your town to the ground, destroying everything but your own property, and leaving no witnesses to point their fingers at you. Pointy Fingers, don't blame us for being so good.
Oh, bugger! I've locked myself out again!
Well, Mum, you know what to do.
Yep, I'll call a locksmith. Let me in!
Madam, please take a step back. Open sesame!
My beautiful door! Oh, at least I can get in, I suppose.
We blew the door right off.
My toy box is locked shut. I can't get it open. Let me in!
Small child creature, step away from the box. Rocket Man, fire! Behold the treasure!
Well, you got it open, but all my potato toys are a bit deep fried.
We roasted the lid off.
My pants have been padlocked by my overprotective wife, but I really need a wee. Let me out!
Close your eyes and think of Britland.
Ah!
Pee for your life.
You were only supposed to blow me bloody pants off.
We went the extra mile.
So did my Boris Johnson.
If you need a locksmith, you know what to shout.
Let me in!